All right. I forgot to close my door. Hold on. Let me get up and close the door. Okay. I'm going to drop some stuff on the floor. That's exciting. All right. So here we are. We're going to get on over to YouTube where I can see things the way you guys see things. So let's refresh that. Drag it over here. We should be there in just a short little bit here, hopefully. If my computer agrees with me today. Sometimes it is disagreeable. I am 100% willing to admit that. As much as I love my computer, sometimes it is a pain in the tushy. I think that's just the way of all things that make your life easier, right? As much as you want them to be easy and always work exactly the way you want them to, they do not. Okay, here we go. I'm getting around here. It's thinking about, hi, Kristen, how you doing? Let's mute and put this on top chat. Live chat. Okay. So we have some envelopes here. And then I am going to be, when I pulled all the kits out of the store at the beginning of the year, since they were going to be Patreon only, I had some pieces left. So we're going to work with some of this stuff for the Happy Mails. And there's already a start here, this particular one. And I don't remember what kit it's off of, because I pulled them apart a while ago. Already had some of those big envelopes and some stuff in it. So we're going to take those out of the envelope, or out of the plastic for now, and we're going to start with that. So that's our first step. Not terribly exciting today, I know. I'm just going to build some Happy Mails and see what happens. These are for my Patreons. And then there'll be a giveaway at the end of the live for one. If we get them built, if we get them finished up. Otherwise, it'll be tomorrow night. We'll do the drawing. I know, so exciting listening to me take things out of plastic, right? Because I do want to reuse the bags. Cello bags aren't super expensive, but they're not cheap either. Plus, they're cello bags. It's plastic, so I want to reuse them whenever I can. Now, sometimes you just can't. It doesn't work out that way, but if I'm careful with them, I can. I'll have a look at what's in these and see what we want to do. There are 6 of these started, and then I have some additional envelopes. I know a lot of people are at work right now, so they can't watch. That's the only bummer about the afternoons is West Coast people are 2:30, 3:30, 4:30. The East Coast people are probably doing dinner things. Now, these don't have the envelopes, but they're items that we can, if we want to, put into the Happy Mails. So let's see what we've got to work with. We'll pull them all out of the plastic as well. Worst case scenario, they wind up in my private stash. Best case scenario, we build us a nice little Happy Mail. And I was rewatching Scream just before, or not Scream, I Know What You Did Last Summer, which I have read the book for. And I gotta say, the franchise is a little bit different from the book. So we have 6 started. So we'll have to try and replicate that, or we'll take them all out and we'll we'll take the stuff out. So we have 6 started, and then we have more envelopes. And I think there's one more over here. So we should be good. So that's our start. And then we'll see where we go from there. But let's get the rest of these taken out of plastic. Yeah, see, and that's dinner time for a lot of people, where they're getting home from work, or, you know, they're walking their dogs. Also, this is just not, I don't think this is a terribly exciting video, but it's a thing that needs to be done, and I thought some people might enjoy watching it, the process. I don't actually start this way usually. I gather up things. I always start with kind of a tea-dyed base, because, you know, everybody, for the most part, uses tea and coffee dyed paper. Not everybody uses colored paper, so I use that a little more sparingly. All right, here we go. This is the last one in the plastic bags, and then we just have bits and bobs lying around. I went through a couple boxes of stuff. Hey, Krabby! Krabby's in the house. Rebecca's here. All right, so these are things that we have to work with, and these, so let's see what's in one of these envelopes. These are all going to contain the same thing, since it did come out of a kit. All right, so we may have to divide this up some, because I don't have any more of those to use. Some of these things I don't have more of, so we'll have to, let's see, what do we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we'll want to start with, and I don't want to put it necessarily into the envelope yet, so we're going to start out with 10. So we'll put this other stuff aside for now, and then we'll divide it up differently into the Happy Mails. So we know that's 10, and I think there's still something in here. Yes, that looks okay. So that's how we're starting out the beginning, with 10 sheets of tea-dyed or coffee-dyed paper. I'm on a work meeting too. Okay, well, we'll try to keep you some company and not be too distracting. So, right. So now we're just emptying. That'll all get redistributed. So I need to make, I have it written down somewhere, how many of these I need to make for Patreon, and then add 2 for the giveaway. Which we may actually wait until tomorrow so people can have a chance to, that's a good idea to wait until Friday. Okay, so here's the 6 with the paper. So I'm going to add 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I need a total of 13 with the 2 extras. I have 9 Patreons plus 2 people that I owe things to. So that's 11 plus 2 for the giveaway is 13. So we've got 6. We need 7 more. So we need some more. Let's see what we got in these little belly bands. See, we're already coming up with extra goodies. I think these are in 10s. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So there we go. We're going to have, so that's 7. And then we count out 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we got 8 and 9. Hey, we're getting there. We're getting there. So we've got the basis of 9 so far. I have to move this off the side here, though. We're going to have to move that over to this other pile over here. Hold on. Oh, and I sat on my foot too long. Ow, my foot's asleep. All right. So, put that out of the way. We've got a little bit of notebook paper to use. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I already forgot how many I counted. I think maybe I was on 8. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. If 6 were 9 or 9. Are you trying to confuse me? Now I lost track again. I think that's 10. Let me count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we need 3 more. 3. Trace. Dry. Good grief. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that is 11 and 12. One more, guys. One more, and we'll have our very base. The very, very base of this. Take off that lined paper. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's take out a couple of these polka dot sheets, maybe. It's a lot of polka dot. Let's put in a couple of these. There we go. Yep, Baker's dozen. Well, I have 9 for Patreons, 2 for one is for Carla, and 1 is for another person that I owe some things to. But you should have been having Happy Mails for a while now. So we're building Happy Mails. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 9 for Patreons, 2 for the extras, and 2 for giveaway tomorrow night. We were going to do it today, but I thought it might be fun to give people. Well, I guess it's a good thing that we did that because this is short 2 pieces. Unless I only put 13 pieces in there. Well, alrighty then. I'm fallible. No, wait, there's 2 more over here. There were 5. I'm not smoking crack just yet. Okay, so let's. Oh, look, we got a little bit more. And then we found this stuff. Okay, so we've got some stuff going on here, some envelopes. Look at that. All right. Let's put all the tea-dyed stuff in one place because I can add that to a different pile. I think that's all the tea-dyed we need. But here we've got, oh, look at that. And fun tea-dyed paper. Awesome. So that is leftover tea-dyed paper that I can put into another pile. Right now I think I want to pull out some, let's see, that's tea-dyed paper, so that can go into the other pile. But I'm going to pull out some lined paper now. So let's pull lined paper. There we go. Okay. So now from that other pile, let's start pulling out lined paper and see how much we have that we can work with. That'll tell us how many each pack gets. And I can probably pull some from my personal stash if we need a little bit. I think I have some. I'm just poking through here to make sure I got all the lined paper. All right, we did get all. So this is what we've got. Let's see how many sheets we have. Make sure that's all. Ooh, there we go. See? Trying to add in extra bits. Hope you ladies are having a great afternoon. I know 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. So we need 5 more sheets because to do 2 sheets for each pack, that would be 26. So, let me dump some stuff on the floor and then I'll go look in my drawer. Life isn't complete if I'm not dumping something on the floor. All right. I gotta open the door to look in here. Otherwise, I'm gonna knock the door handle off and lock myself in my room. Line paper. Do we have any line paper? Let me get some new line paper for you. Probably in a pile somewhere. All right, so that means that we have to make a substitution. So we need 5 sheets of something that approximates line paper. How about some of these? 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Put that back in the drawer. Okay. So this will approximate for the lined paper. You're waiting on the bus? Going home, I hope? On your way home? So we'll mix these together in the first 5. So 1. This is where we start moving piles around. 1. We're going to make a little place over here where we can do this. Ooh, I found a little magazine picture stuck in all the papers. Okay. Let's move that over there. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 5 of them will have 1 sheet of the lined notebook and 1 sheet of this kind of gritty receipt paper thing. And then the rest will have 2 sheets of lined notebook paper. And they'll be randomized, so you won't necessarily know what you're getting until it gets there. That's how I try and keep it fair. Now, I will occasionally customize things, like if I know somebody absolutely hates pink, or they're only a purple person, or they don't like pink or purple. They only like dark paper. They only like pastels. But for the tea-dyed stuff, I try to keep it fairly randomized because I just, all. Oh, and here comes the sarcastic lady who's here to get payback for all the shit I stirred up in her life today. Making fun of her Edith Holden that's taken over her life. I got to tell you, this process can be a little tedious, when you're going through it. Like, after this, we'll just make little piles of, like, these 3 things are going in and these 4 things, and then we'll add it to the stack. I don't want to have to do this for each individual item. we'll all hate each other before it's over. We may hate each other now. I don't know. So, how long's your bus ride home? Is it short or long or medium? I used to have about a 45-minute bus ride home when I took the bus to work, which I didn't mind. First of all, some of it's entertainment. So look at this. I have extra envelopes for me, and I had some interesting cross-contamination. So is that not super exciting? Look at that. Look at what I get. Ooh, and I got luck of the draw. I got the super grungy one and with cross-contamination and lace. I scored. Woohoo for me. Okay. So now let's start dividing some of this stuff up into piles of things, right? And yes, I could have done this ahead of time, but the whole idea is for you to see what happens. All right. These and then I'm not sure what that is. Let's put it up there. So we got some grid paper and stuff here. Here's some envelopes and some. Get a few of these. I think that's going to be a miscellaneous pile right there. And I don't think there's very many envelopes. But there is quite a bit of. We'll just put that in the line paper. We'll make the grid paper and the columnar paper kind of a specialty paper thing. And then I'm not sure what that is. Some kind of line paper where the line started to wash off. So that'll be specialty paper. And then there's a folded, so that'll go, just there. Okay. So let's do steno paper in a pile because we've got, I know there's a little bit of it in there. We'll do a book pages file, which the music pages will go in that. And then we'll kind of do, there's book pages. And then we'll just kind of do a little random pile. How about them apples? That's random. Book pages, steno paper. And then I have something exciting to show you guys. Well, I am excited by it. I don't know that you will. I kept 18 pieces for myself. I'm going to consider that a book page. This is title serves where the, so this is for recording recipes. So that'll go in book pages. Oh, belly band. Hi, Malia. You have arrived at the super boring live stream of Building a Happy Mail. Welcome, and pull up a chair. Feel free to yell things at me and make suggestions as we go along. Don't do that. Add more of that. That goes in random. We're going to have quite a few little paper sacks, I think. Here's another pile of little paper sacks. Steno paper. So I'm sorting a big pile of stuff that came out of doilies. Let's put that in the weird pile with the job cards. Steno paper. Just grabbing piles of stuff over here. Job cards. Doilies. So there'll be a few doilies in this, but we have to parse it out between all 13 instead of the original 6. And I don't think I have any more floating around. In any case, if there are, they're not easily accessible at the moment. So we are going with things that I could actually get my hands on today, which was quite a bit, I got to tell you. It's going to be a mostly tea-dyed Happy Mail. Steno. All right. Now I'm just going to go back in here, and I want to separate out the bags and separate the doilies into one pile so we can figure out how many of those there are. Because typically I've noticed in the sales, people like the square doilies, and I'm going to, after the next sale, I'm going to try and buy in a box of these because these, I really like the square ones and they dye well. So that makes me super happy. Okay, and then there's more paper sacks. And then we just get some weird little bits at the bottom to go with these weird little bits over here. I don't know. I might have got these from Al's, but there's only 2, so they'll be going in one of the bags. Weird little bits. Job cards. Okay, so let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So 1 in each pack. So we'll just set that to the side right now for when we, and then I have just a few. So we may put together a leftovers pack as well.
What did you get from Elle's that there may not be enough of?
I don't know where these came from. I don't know if you had any like this.
Yeah, those are mine. I'll get you some more.
Okay, thank you. Ooh, we're getting generous L stuff. Come live in the desert with the cool kids. It's 10 minutes, but oh my God, Carla. We bake. We just bake. I'm telling you. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Hey, look at that. There's 1 for each one. All right. So that goes in the pile of onesies, right? 1 for each. Let's see how many of these little. It's Sneeze Central here too.
Hey, you know what, Amy?
What?
Both pins come in colors.
Just F you.
How many you need?
I'd like to put 2 of whatever it is in. So I have 2, so I would need 24 more. If you are amiable
12 more
to
each.
Well, 24 total. So whatever mix you want to make out of it. It doesn't have to be evens. Well, as long as they get something similar, you know.
7,
2, 3,
9, 10, 11, 12 with the other one right there. Okay, that one.
15. So we got 4 left over. There'll be 1 of those for each. And we'll put those into the leftover pile, which could also become a giveaway. And Els is busy counting out things to give us, which is exciting. Those are fun.
6, 7.
Carla might want to go back to Texas. That's actually where she's from, guys. Okay, this is a piece of big paper, so I'll have to get some more of that out of my stash. That goes in the specialty paper over here.
10, 11.
Can I have 1 of each for me? Thank you. Happiness. Oh, look at you. You're so nice. You're nice to me. Thank you, nice lady. All right, so.
How do you not have these?
I don't know. Probably at the time I was like, I don't care. That sounds like something I might say.
Yeah. Here, these are fun. Look at those.
Ooh, pharmacy ones. That's exciting. I get in a little bit more than I'm giving you, but just like onesies and twosies.
Just getting extras.
Gonna go into my scraps of joy, or this could even be considered slightly boho. I don't know. Maybe. So. You're in the 70s. Let's see. I think we're approaching. What is happening here? Okay, I need that to be there. Hold on, I got to pay attention to this, and then I'll tell you about the weather. Otherwise, everybody won't get what they're supposed to get. Thank you. She's so nice. All right, let's make sure we got that right. So, oh, there goes the other one. That goes on top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Did I miss 1? There's separate right there. 1, 2. What's happening here? Okay, hold the phone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And we'll do that one. Okay. So let me just check this again. Let's make sure everything's got 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. We did it. All right. Okay, so there we go. That goes in the pile. Those are mine. Let's move those out of the way. Okay. Let's move over this steno paper. 5 more degrees and 34. Oh my gosh. So once you hit like 40, 39, 40, you're in shorts weather. Let's see. It is April 14th at approximately 3:03 p.m. It is 72 today. Low tonight is supposed to be 67. Is it? Is that the daily? Oh, 54. High today is supposed to be 78. Tomorrow, 79, 80, 85, 91. Ew. And then back down to 88. I'm hoping that it'll stay in the mid 70s for maybe another week. Maybe we'll get lucky. Seriously, Carla moved to the desert. Malia, break out the bikini. Oh my goodness. Oh my. Okay, so this is a weird feeling paper, so we'll put that in with the specialty kind of papery things, the kind of one-offs and stuff. Okay. Let's and then I'll get more of the. So we'll do a couple sheets of the big paper. 1, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. And there's not going to be enough to do a second round. Well, wait, maybe. Hold on. Let's see if there's 13 more. 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Ooh, so 3 sheets of those for each pack, and we've got 3 leftover sheets going into the extras pile. All right, so there's 3 of those. Sweet. We're not going to deal with the extras thing yet. Now we got some book pages over here. Let's see what we got. We're just going to music. I think there's only 2 of those. Music. Small. It's only 1 of those. Music. Music. All right. How many music pieces are there? 1, 2, 3, 4. So there are 6. Let me see if I have any in my stash to round that out. I'll be right back. Yeah. Well, you guys also have the humidity, which makes the flowers bloom. We have cactuses. Although we have plenty of pollen here. We have olive trees and a lot of fruit trees here. So we do have our share of pollen. Plus all the lovely dust that blows in from the desert. Okay, I'm going to need that. Take one of those. Let's see. 6, 7, 8. We've got 2 music papers. Okay, hold on. Okay. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Hi, Christine. I'll be right with you over there. I'm just getting something out of my personal stash. All right. Oh. Let me just spin through here and see if there's any other single book pages that I can add. I can throw things in, probably. Okay. So. Here we go. So we'll add that to the miscellaneous. Hey, Francis. Well, you gotta work, girl. And I'm gonna be on here for a little while making Happy Mails, so it's not like it's a quick process. Since the other ones are folded, I'm going to go ahead and fold these too. They do make a fun noise. Oh, I can't give that away. That's got a skeleton on it. I'm sorry. I need that in my life. Okay, so they're a little bit different sizes, but that's okay. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So that'll be a thing we can add in. Let's see, we're not ready for this batch yet. And we'll count the envelopes in there. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 2 extras. So totally just random book pages. Okay, well, we hope you have a lovely evening, though, even if you can't spend it with us. We love to have you just come in and check in with us. I love it. I love it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Ooh, just skating by there. Enough of those for one in each pack. Keeps it from getting boring, right? So let's see what 1, 2, 3, 4. Whoa. That goes in with the other. What did we do with the other job cards? Oh, we already did that. So that goes in the extras. Okay, I lost track. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. $11, 12, just enough. Okay, so enough for one of each of those in the pack, whatever kind you wind up with. All right. And then I've got, we'll do, oh, this is actually the pale pineapple. Is it, or is it tea dyed? I can't tell. This is some ledger paper. We'll put one of each in here. Oh, no, these are the tabby ones. I'm sorry. I'm saving those for a special project. Darn it. I grabbed the wrong paper. Okay, we can't do that because that is for an actual project. All right, I'll go get that in a minute then. All right, so we have these. These are manuscript covers, and they are fun. Check that out. I got them nice and grungy and old looking. I saved some for myself. You would rather be here. Aw, that's sweet. Thank you. So let's count out 1, 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And this is an item exclusive to the Happy Mails because this isn't going in the shop yet. I saved some out for me. And so that'll go in my me pile. Let's see what we've got here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let me run out to the garage. I've got a box of extra stuff out there. I'll be right back. Oh, this can go in the weird little extras over here. That'll be divided up at the end. Hey, Jacqueline, how you doing? I'm going to run out to the garage. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Okay, so what do we do? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. All right. A little bit of colored fun. And then I pulled out 13 of the ledger papers. I got a few blue ones and a few pale pineapple ones. So there'll be one of these in each pack. And one of these in each pack. One of something, you know. So we got a little thing going on. All right, we've got quite a pile over there. So I think we are. Now we're going to switch over to some smaller things. We've got some vintage filing cards, index cards. some tea-dyed junk mail envelopes. And a little something that makes a crinkly noise. And then we'll actually be almost done because these are quite big, I think. I think we probably made them fairly big. Okay, so these are vintage index cards. I'm going to put 2 in each kit, so we need 26. 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Nope, we're going to have to do 1 in each because I saved some for myself. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13. These have some interesting coloration to them. How fun is that? It came out this really fun color. It's very grungy. It's got kind of some cross-contamination that's like a blue-gray. And then they're vintage on top of that. So one of those will be in each. And then we've got some junk mail envelopes. Now these are the ones, that the junk mail came in. So they're split open for the most part. So we'll do 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Let's see. Oh, here we go. 12. Ooh, that one's coming apart. 13. All right. Nice little pile of that. Did you pet it a little bit? All right, now this was in the same batch as the vintage cards. This is sandwich paper. And it's going to be unprocessed. I'm putting it in there exactly like this. It came out of the dye vat. It's been sitting in a pile. So we're going to do 2, even if I didn't pull out enough. I've got more over there. This has that same gray-blue coloration to it. So this makes the paper look extra grungy. So this is a very... And then Patreons and people who win this giveaway will be the only ones to have it for a little while. Because I'm not having a sale till the end of the month. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. Hold on. We got to go around the ironing board to get to the rest. 14, 14, 14. 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, and 26. And for now, all the rest is mine. Wah-ha-ha-ha.
Here.
What?
It's out of my tea-dyed paper. I cut extra so you can have.
Oh, thank you. I love these things.
I know you do. But I had extra. What I needed.
Well, I like extra. Thank you. Tell me. All me.
And that's
Can
the
you shove it in that basket over there?
that's the tea-dyed paper that you like.
That orange. Oh, the felty one?
No, the really golden colored tea-dyed paper I do.
Oh, because you get the orangey color in yours.
Yeah.
I know the secret is just it would take a lot to do it big.
A lot.
But
Yeah. Your crinkly paper.
well, and look at it. It's like extra vintagey looking.
I love it.
It's also got smooshy stuff on it, like gritty stuff. You may have to wipe this, so the shame of it. You might have to pet it for a little bit. It's got a little bit of coffee ground still on it. Thank you. Francis, are you still here? Have you left yet? So we're going to fold these because they'll have to be folded to go in the package anyway. If you give them a little iron, though, which would probably bring the crinkly nature of it, we're giving away one of these Happy Mails tomorrow, Friday on my live. So I don't know if you'll be able to make it, but there will be, if you come back later and comment on this, and it's going to be just any comment to the effect of you want to be entered to win one of these Happy Mails. I didn't want you to get out of the room before because I announced it at the beginning, but you weren't here. So come back and comment on here, and everybody who's commented, plus everybody who's in the live tomorrow. So people who comment here and come to the live tomorrow get twice as many chances. Look at that one's got the lacy pattern on it in addition to everything else. So there you go. I know, crunchy, crunchy. I did not iron this. If you iron this, it's less crunchy. But some people, Mary Milstead, always ask me to put in things that aren't fully processed. So I have been biting down on my lip and giving in because some people just like it grungy and free. Yeah, so we're I'm going to have 2 to give away tomorrow evening during my Friday night live. And we are building a magazine journal, a la that video I showed you. I'm gonna try my hand at making something approximate to it. And then I have another book because we are quickly running out of pages and scraps of joy. But she is a lovely little fat, and they're a little bit brittle too. Some of them have a little bit of brittleness, but that's what happens when they're super grungy. So I just wanted to let everybody know who, since you won't be able to stay till the end, which is when I would announce it again. I wanted to let you know. So do come back and comment on this video, enter my person into the drawing. And then if you're able, come and visit with us tomorrow. It'll be in the middle of the live though. I'm not going to save it to the end. We're going to do it in the middle. I won't make somebody sit through 2 books worth of gluing to make that happen. So now let's make sure we've got 13, and look at all the schmutz on my desk. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 backwards, 9, 10, 11, 12. Whoa, we did it. 13, and still makes the noise. I can't make you. Well, you got me there, Malia. You're right. I can't make you. That is a true statement. Okay. Whew. Now, but if you come back and comment on this, you will at least get the 1 entry. And you don't have to be present to win. You just have to let me know by the end of the weekend to claim your prize. Because occasionally people enter to win things and then they don't want them. I don't get it. But so I have this whole box of things I've been collecting for Happy Mails. There's all kinds of stuff in here. I got some little baby Uno cards. Oh, look, there's some little tags in here. There are some vintage playing cards. What else is in here? What's in here? There's some tickets. There's more baby tags. There's full-size tags. There's some more cards. What else is in here? Let's just grab a handful of stuff and see what comes out. Oh, there's a little bag of weirdness. Tabs. There's tabs in here. I don't know what is that. Wait, what's in here? I think these are tabs. And some weirdness. Okay. So we'll probably throw some of that in there, shouldn't we? Shouldn't we? Shouldn't we? There's some fabric scraps in here. What else is in here that I don't know about? That's for somebody specific. There are some language cards. Well, there's some more fabrics. So we're not going to put all of some of this in there, but we'll do some little bits. Or that may be the part I do secretly and then add it in. Hey, Stephanie, how you doing? But I would love to see you get some entries, Francis. I would love to see everybody get some entries, honestly. All right, so we're going to start. 1, 2, 3, 4. For now, let's put this aside because that's going to kind of go with the small bits, right? So for now, we'll just dump it right at the top of that box. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm running out of places, people. Let's turn this box over. 8, 9. We need a 10th spot. Actually, we need more. 9, 10, 11. Make some room up here. 12 and 13. All right. We're going to try and make this work. We are making Happy Mails for Patreons, and then we're going to have a giveaway tomorrow night, and I'm going to give away 2 of these Happy Mails as a way to say thank you to you guys and to give you a little tease about, what's happening this year with the Patreons, Did I miss one? Oh, yeah, right there. Okay, what's next? Envelopes. Nine, 10, 11, 12, and 13. All right. It's about to get weird in here. How are you doing tonight, lovely Miss Stephanie? Okay, the big things we're going to save till the end. So I'm going to, the manuscript paper and the ledger stuff, we will do closer to the end because I have limited space. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Uh-oh. We're missing something. We're missing one of the. Okay, we need something interesting. What do I got? What's over here? Found something. All right. Problem solved. Okay. I said, how you doing? Oh, that's where it went. Okay, never mind. Found it. Okay, so these are the, you get a little, I love the lined paper because it's good for, you can add it into a journal. You can use it to back things. You can just take notes on them. I love little pieces of tea-dyed lined paper. Here we go. 13. All right, book pages. I think we got enough for 2, so we'll do a full round robin. We'll see. Or maybe there's only enough for 1. 1 pass on book pages. Oh. Music pages were a separate thing, and then there's book pages. So I'm doing all right. I'm always happy when I'm making Happy Mails because I always think, I hope that the person on the other end who's receiving this will find yummy, fun things to do with all the paper, you know? Okay. Next up, steno paper, and there was enough for 2 steno papers for every pack. No, 3. It was 3. Let's get it right the first time. I don't want to have to go back and do that twice. So yeah, so these will be mailed off to my Patreons when I have my next sale. It's a way to save shipping because some of those people will buy things, and then also I'll have extra money from the sale to do the shipping. So these will be mailed the 26th or 27th, more than likely. And I think it's a nice little mix of things, not too much of any one thing, you know. Here's our little Bima special add-in. Got 2 sheets of little tickety things for you guys. Just something a little bit fun to add in that I don't normally ever offer because I don't do tickety things. I suppose I could, but Els is already doing it, so you don't need both of us doing that. So there's 1 flat sack for each bag, for each envelope of goodies. I love these. I love this size flat sack and the next size down, and as fate would have it, the next size up. Yeah, we'll be doing a fun little job cards. I believe there's 1 for each little package. And this is what I mean by round robin. You just going around. To me, I feel like it gets the fairest split when you don't have like the book pages. So it would be unfair for me to like put all of the big ones in one pack and then, you know, so that way it's all randomized. And then I don't make the packs aren't specifically like this one's for Bob and this one's for Jill and this one's for, you know, Sarah. It's all I put them in the plastic, I mix them up, and then I distribute them in the order they fall. No favoritism whatsoever. Fudge, I'm short a doily. Okay, we have to rectify this situation. So we have to find something really extra special in the goodie box. To make up for the loss of the doily, because I think the doilies are pretty magnificent. And there's a lot of stuff in here. Okay, I'm gonna have to pull that out. I think. Oh, here we've got some handmade envelopes out of music paper. So let's put in 3 of those. And then a couple of coffee filters. There, that should. All right. So next up, we need to start putting in our, so that goes in the back. And then we're going to put our manuscript. If you don't know what these are, I'm sorry, I didn't explain it before. This is the kind of thing that you will often see legal documents wrapped in, or a will. Oh, okay. She's just taking us along for the ride, guys. So what would happen is you would have this and a regular sheet of paper. So let me find something that approximates. All right, let's get a tea-dyed sheet. And what would happen is this has a little score line on here, and it's hard to see because of the. But basically, you would score this, and you would fold it down over the piece of paper, and then you would staple it. So actually, it goes right at the top. So no, because She did it after. So once it's scored, so it's got to be right around here. So you would fold it down, you would staple it on, and then you would wrap this piece around the back. And then you would fold the whole thing in a trifold like this. There's a video out there on how to do this. Actually, I think that goes. So, but these you can print on, and there's a template for it. So you could, if you were building your own kind of creepy or a business thing or whatever as a theme in a journal, you could print on this and make up your own business, your own will, your own kind of thing. So I think these are super fun to work with.
Here's my contribution.
What is it? Were you out there madly cutting these things?
No.
Okay. Thank you. Look what else you're getting. So everybody, is there 13 of these? Okay, so you're going to get some Rolodex cards and then some of these slides that she sells in her shop. So that'll be part of the little goodie bag that goes with it. I need to find a safe place. Right there. In plain sight. So let me get back to this. So there's one of those, and then we're going to put a ledger with it. So in addition to the stuff that we already put, let me pull some stuff. Let me move some stuff around. Let me get these all put together, and then we'll show you the rest of the pack for those of you who weren't already in here earlier when we were doing the stuff. All right, I just got to find a safe place to put the pile so that it doesn't. All right. So here we go. We're just gonna we get the whole pile. The whole pile. And I may put some of this into the envelope when I pack it up, or into the little sack, just for ease. So you get your manuscript paper and a ledger sheet. And we add that to the pile. Next, let's start over here. Let's start to clear off this big space in front of the... Yeah, so some of the smaller pieces that are in this little batch may go into that sack just to make it easier to handle. We've got our manuscript piece and a ledger sheet. So there we go. Actually, that ledger sheet is shorter than a manuscript piece, so it should go on this side. Okay. Next... What just happened? Okay. Manuscript. Ledger piece. Oops. That manuscript piece tried to float away. Hold that piece down, Laser. All of the stuff here. And I want that doily in the back against that big sturdy piece. No falling on the floor. And then we get our ledger piece. So it's shaping up to be a pretty good Happy Mail, I think. Ledger. Okay. Manuscript. Ledger. Manuscript, ledger. Okay, now we've got all the ones that are behind me because I had to do a true round robin where it wraps all around my chair. All right. Stack those in there too. Let's do this one over here on the end. Okay. Ledger and manuscript. Check us out. We're doing pretty good. I'm going to go ahead and stack a little bit more up here. The other pile's getting a little, I don't want it to fall over. Mess up all the work I just did. Okay, now there's 2 more to go. This is the one that didn't have the doily, which got the extra little bits. Now it doesn't want to behave itself. Okay. And last one. All right. Oops. We decided those need to go on this side. Come on, slide in there. Okay. Oops. Whoa, 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 whoa. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So we would need 1 more sheet to add in these specialties. I know I've got something over here somewhere that we can use. And I need to look for the big size ledger paper was the last thing I said I would put in there. Here we go. That'll work. And what do we put for the last? Do we have a piece of? We'll put in one of these. Okay. So, remaining to go in as we assemble the stack, 1 of each of these papers. And then I've got the 11 by 17 right here. So let me count out 13 of those. 1, 2, 3. Hold the phone. I don't know if I have enough in this stack. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So there are 10 of these. Let's go ahead and put them in the singly so they're easier to put in individual stacks. I think I put everyone to sleep. It's the sound of paper shuffling, isn't it? Oh, I lost count again. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we need 3 more. Let me go get 3 more. Bye, Francis. We hope to see you tomorrow, too. Don't forget to come back. You don't even have to watch the whole video again. Just put in your comments. Come back and comment on this. Enter me, woman, into the drawing. So 3. 1, 2, 3. See, I even break into my special stash for Patreon. These last 3 are a little cross-contaminated with some pink. And they have a little floral pattern on them. Okay, so one of those will go into each of these as we add the stacks together. So here's what was, when we started out, we did 2 sheets of the lined paper, 10 sheets of the tea-dyed paper, the 24-pound, and then one of these 9x9 envelopes that most of this stuff will fit into. Not all of it, but most of it. So what we're going to do is slide that into here for right now. And we're even going to work the envelope in right there. And the manuscript paper will be the dividing point between each one of these. And then, let's see what I do with that. I threw it up here last night. Let's see if this is big enough so I can just put a clip on each one to hold it together until I'm done assembling. I got this at the dollar store. I had to have it at one of the dollar stores we go to. But it doesn't want to open. Because it had lime green clippies. It has lime green one. Oops. Lime green, guys. And then I threw cardboard everywhere. In a hissy fit, I threw cardboard everywhere. Let's see if these will be big enough to hold this. Just to give it so it doesn't, so it's not falling all over itself. It is, look. It won't come with the clippy though, I'm sorry. You can't have my lime green clippies. Okay, so that's the one that's different. And we want to go to the manuscript paper. And then we want to add in all of these things right in there. And then we want to put a little clippy on it. Everywhere. Ask Alice to come in and tell you what my room looks like. Now you know what I talk about. I could die in a craft land. Oh, shoot. You know what we're forgetting? We're forgetting one of these and one of these. Hold the phone, guys. Hold the phone. I need an extra 2 arms. That's what I need. Could we just get on with the mutations already? Sorry, guys. Because I'm sure Els would be happy to come in here and regale you with the tale of where I keep all this paper.
Safe place, up and to the right.
That's not where I keep all the paper, Mike. She must be outside smoking because she's not taking the bait. Off to the side, we're adding 2 more pieces in here. We're just going to slide them in at the back behind the manuscript paper. This will all come packaged up beautifully, and you will see it tomorrow because by then I will have it more completed. But I wanted to give you a rough idea of how and sometimes it has a lot more colored stuff in it. This time is reasonably sedate. But I like tea-dyed items, and I know most people use tea-dyed, and not everybody uses color. So no, I don't keep the paper in the safe place. We'd never find it again. So that is a fair amount of things. Oh, wait, I forgot that. I just left out half the freaking kit.
It's okay. I'm still working out how to turn your bed into a giant paper press.
There's probably, we need a little crank.
You know, chains off the ceiling.
I have to show you a picture. Somebody sent me a pin yesterday. Somebody made a laundry drying rack out of PVC pipe and screen netting. With netting on the side, that could be an outside drying rack. Easy.
Well, okay.
Well, I'll show it to you and you see what you think about it because you're the engineer guy.
Yeah.
But if you think it's something that could be done, I don't know that it necessarily needs PVC pipe. It maybe could build out of something cheaper. I don't know.
Yeah.
But I thought I could show it to you and you could tell me.
All right.
Viability, you know.
Sounds good.
You're like, not more racks.
Yeah. More racks.
so that we're surrounded by paper on all sides like hoarders. And you're creeping by that pile on the east wall. Please don't fall. Please don't fall. I watched an episode of Midsummer Murders where somebody was murdered with a stack of hoarder newspapers. I was like, that's a hell of a way to go. Your own stuff taking you out. So there's our 2 extra pieces and the base that we already did. Get all the papers so that everything's in the clip. Oh, steno paper, stop catching on yourself. So yeah, I do have a filing cabinet that's for my personal stashes and some of my paper stock that's in the Etsy shop. And then I have bags, boxes, and bins galore. Everywhere, people. There's our 2 extra pieces and our base kit. This one's now unruly. It's all coming together now. Okay. So we want to put this right in here. I just don't want to have a pile in my room. The reason I'm clipping it is because if I put all these loose papers and I stack them together, and no matter how neat I stack it, it's going to fall over. And then I have to do this whole process all over again if it craft-a-lanches. Because you never can get it back neatly into a pile after that happens. That's all I'm saying. Okay, manuscript paper. 2 extra pieces, base kit. Slide it all under here. And a little. Here we are. Well, it's not a shabby little pile of goodies. Plus, it's coming with a little bag of small bits, that I haven't even composed yet, which will have Elsa's special things in it, You just love touching the paper. Well, I get to pet it all way before you guys ever get it. I touch it and I iron it, or I smooth it, or I put it in the press and I torture it. I get to have all the fun. And there were orange clips. Orange and lime green. And look at that pink. Isn't that pink fun? Except for you pink haters out there. Then the pink is not fun. Look at the green or the blue. Don't look at the pink. Don't look at the pink. Don't do it. It will make you unhappy. All right. This one gets a grid paper. And a big piece. And that goes all behind here. Let's go ahead and open up the clip before we pick up the papers. It's well loved. It is, because I actually love my job. I love dyeing paper. I love putting things together. I love coming up with ideas that I think you guys will enjoy. It makes me super, super happy. And I hope when you get your papers and stuff, everybody is happy when they receive them, And that you have crafty good fun with them. Because that was the whole diabolical plan from the beginning. When I bought this pack of Clippies, I thought that's way too many, but I really got to have those lime green ones. And it turns out it wasn't way too many. Okay. Here we go. You guys behave yourselves. Okay. This one gets those. Pack of the base papers. Which way does this goes this way? That's the top. Plus, it makes fun noises. The crinkly paper's in there. So yeah, if you come back later and you leave a comment here to have you entered into any comment that says, put me into the drawing for the, however you want to word it. Give me free stuff, whatever it is, will work. And then if you are in tomorrow's live, and that's tomorrow's Friday night, I'll be on at 5, starting at 5. I'll probably be on till around 8. We're going to attempt to build 2 books. A magazine journal, a la that video I shared yesterday. I scared you with it in both my live, and I put it in the chat for the Scraps of Joy, which aired this morning. Or maybe it was the Scraps of Joy that is airing tomorrow morning. Anyway, in one of those, it's in there. But it should be right into the chat comments. So I'm going to try and make a magazine journal like that. And then I have a little piece of, a little cover from some catalog thing that got sent to me. It's really lightweight cardstock, but I love the size that it is. And I thought it would be fun to turn that into a little glue book, maybe for creeples, because it's about that size. All right, let's try and a little bit's trying to be unruly. Did I just throw a blue one off here? I think I might have just thrown a blue one off there. All right. So now I have piles that won't get all messed up. So I am going to include a pom-pom in each one, just so you're aware it's going to happen. Little pom-poms. There's fuzzy ones and shiny ones and soft squishy ones and pink ones. One of those is going in every bag. Stuff out of that box I showed you, of all of the things, the playing cards and the tiny tags and the regular size tags, and some of that will be going, and it'll be in a little bag or a little envelope. I haven't decided yet. It's whatever I find first that the stuff will fit in. One of these, and then any suggestions for things you'd like to see in there that I did not already. Like, now you've seen kind of basic construction. If you were a Patreon and you were getting this Happy Mail, that's not all the way to the edge. Would this make you happy? Do you feel like there's something that I should have left out? Because my feelings aren't going to be hurt if you go, no, we really don't like that thing. Would you quit doing that? Because that saves me time, If you don't like a thing, if the general consensus is we don't like this thing, we're never going to use it. So that's what it's going to look like. With all the fun goodies. All the wee little goodies. A little bit of music paper. All right. Let's see how long we've been on. Ooh. And I worked about an hour and a half. Not too bad. Not too shabby. All right. So I think we have reached the natural conclusion for this. I'm going to assemble the tiny pieces on my own, because that's a lot of swearing, to be honest with you. A lot of swearing goes on in that portion of the process. But I will have a finished one to show you guys that for the drawing tomorrow. Well, I'll be doing it more often. I won't do it every time, but Or maybe I will. I don't know. We'll come on and we'll at least build the base. They won't all always be this much. Happy Mails, you know, we don't want it to wind up every time in a flat rate envelope because that'll get pricey. But I can come on and build them. It's a once a month thing for Patreons. I'm a little bit behind, so this one's a little beefier than it would normally be, and that's why it's going to include also a goodie bag. Normally, it would include a tiny goodie bag, and then probably about half of what's in here, I would say. And but I love to give away things too. So, you know, you saw the size of the box of stuff. Oh, well, I'm not sure how other people do it, though. I don't know what the criteria is for anybody else. This is just how I do it. I pull things that I think are fun. Sometimes, like, I dyed specifically the manuscript pages and these crinkly sandwich wrap papers. Now, I dyed those specifically for this kit. And because I knew I wanted it to be beefier than usual, I put in these cards, these index cards, these vintage ones that got the fun cross-contamination. And this big envelope, I wanted to be the base. So, yeah. Sometimes I dye things specifically, or I hold things back, or I hold a part of something. Thanks. I appreciate that. So how fun is that? So we've got a good start, and we will see what happens with the little goodie bag. But that wraps it up for today. You guys are awesome. We were on for an hour and a half. I'm sure Rosemary is coming along shortly if she hasn't already gone live. So I will see you all again soon. However you guys are spending your days and nights, I hope it brings you great joy. I should stop smooshing those. I hope it brings you great joy and happiness. Thanks, Chris. And you have a lovely day as well. Each and every one of you absolutely deserves it. I mean that from the bottom of my heart because you guys bring me so much joy. Well, don't forget to come back after the video's over and comment so you can enter to win. I'm going to give away two, count them, 2 of these tomorrow. 9 are for Patreons, 2 are for some people I owe things to, and 2 are for you guys. So until I see you in one of my lives or in a box somewhere, possibly Rosemary's tonight, guys, unless I'm out in the garage with my hand stuck in dye. That does happen. I wish you the happiest of crafting. Bye, 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 bye. That is the end. Hugs and bright blessings and hisses and all that stuff. And I hope Carla gets home safely and that Frances gets her guys to and from where they need to go. Bye, guys. Don't forget to come back and comment. The